This is lesson 1 of our verbal word problems, and we're going to be looking at a hands-on equation problem. We're going to be using the hands-on equation board, and we're also going to be using the problem-solving framework to help us really get the idea of how to solve word problems and not miss a thing. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and read this question, and we're going to fill out the problem-solving framework first, and then we'll come to our hands-on equation board to help us create a model. So it says Jane purchased 2 equally priced gifts for a total of $12. How much was each gift? So let's look over here at the first question. It says, what problem are you trying to figure out? Well, if you look at that problem, just think about it. Think about that would be what the question is. So what are they actually asking us to do? How much was each gift? So that's actually what we're trying to figure out is was each gift. And so that is our question. And so we can go over here and now we're going to make an estimate. And sometimes it feels like pointless to make an estimate, but really it helps us understand if our answers are in the right ballpark. I mean, I get so many answers sometimes on math problems and it's not even close to being right. So this will just, if we're really thinking about the problem, our answer should be close to our estimate. So if we're seeing this problem here, it says, Jane purchased 2 equally priced gift cards, but we don't know how much those gift cards were because this doesn't tell us. See this pond here? We're going to pretend like this is our unknowns, and we have 2 of them in this problem. So I'm going to go ahead and put those up. And these 2 unknowns are actually, we don't know the value of what they are, and those are the equally priced gift cards. They represent the 2 gift cards. So these 2 pawns represent the 2 gift cards for a total of $12. And we can see the word for a total. That's a keyword that we're going to add those together. And we have a total of $12. Now, if you were in hands-on equation class in the past, you know that this is a balance scale. And in order to make sure that we solve the problem correctly, this balance scale always has to be balanced. So it means whatever's on this side has to equal the same as this side. So these 2 pawns together have to equal 12. Okay, so we're going to say, what 2 numbers could I add together to equal 12? So what is my estimate? So I think it's going to be somewhere between, if you know, you might actually know this. So, whoops, that's okay. If you do, you could just put the answer because this is one that you could possibly just know. So I have to get my pen here. So there we go. 5 and 2 high is going to be 10. What info do you already know about the problem? So we already know that there are 2 gift cards. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to work. There are 2 gift cards that equal $12. And as the math gets more complicated, this won't feel as tedious. What information do you need about the problem? What information do you need to know about the problem, it should say? We need to know how much those gift cards are, right? Each gift card is worth. Figure wrong. There we go. Okay, so, and what is your conclusion? How did you reach the conclusion? So instead of drawing on this paper, we're going to use our hands-on equation board right here. So we can see we have the 2 gift cards, and we have it set up here. That's what we just did right here. We put the 2 pawns on this side, and then the 12 on that side, because both of these pawns are going to equal 12. Answer in sentence format. So what do I think the answer is? So I know if I have 12 and I cut it into 2 pieces, the 12 into 2 groups, I would get my answer. And actually, we can use this to help us solve our problem. We know that we have each gift card, and the value is the same, okay? So, and I have $12 altogether. So let's just go ahead and just make a picture, a model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can see that they're each the same for a total of $12, and each of them is worth $6. And you can draw different types of pictures. This is just one way to do it. And if you've never used tally marks, for every 5, you put a line across so you know that's a group of 5, if you haven't done that in the past. Okay, so we can see that each of these gift cards are worth $6. Oops, so let's go ahead and go back to this over here, and we're going to replace these pawns, because now I'm going to say that each pawn is worth 6. Okay, so each pawn we're going to make worth 6. And now to answer in a complete sentence, each gift card is worth $6. Okay. And I'm going to go back and check this, because I'm going to see that if I replace the pawn with 6, because that x equals 6 and this pawn equals 6, I know that 6 plus 6 is the same as 12. And when I say the same as, that's an equal sign. So we know that we got it correct. So our check is correct. 12 equals 12. There are multiple ways you can draw your pictures. You don't have to do that way. I could also use, whoops, not that shape. I could also have used a graph to show that I have one group here. Get another one. And then I have the other gift card here. And then my total amount, this is called a bar graph, or a tape graph. Sorry about that. So we can see that these are our 2 unknowns. Okay, we know those represent the gift cards. That's a gift card, and that's a gift card, and they equal $12. So we see that we need to cut this 12 and split it up into 2 pieces. And we know that would be 6 and 6. So that's another way you can show how to solve this problem with pictures. So we're going to make sure that we're solving each problem with pictures and words.